I just want to thank Alpha Mega Cinema for making a video on this. I definitely thought it was a very important topic, and I'm glad that he posted the link to this article that is very, just everything that's said in it is just very well said and everything. I definitely recommend checking out his video, and definitely check out his channel. He definitely puts a lot of awesome videos on there, and he's my personal favorite YouTuber, so, anyways, his video is basically the topic of social justice workers and all that, and I definitely want to put my say into this, as a response to his video. So, social justice workers. If you don't know what a social justice worker is, or a SJW for short, if you don't know what those people are, they are essentially, like, they basically get offended by everything. They get offended by video games, movies, books, comics, all that stuff. TV shows, you name it. You name it, they are offended by it. Alright? All they basically do is just... The best way to describe what they basically do is they just go on the internet, they just go on social media, on Twitter, Facebook, you name it. They'll go on all of those, and they'll basically just start talking crap, about a game, or a movie, or a book, or a TV series, something like that, because of just one reason. Like, I'll give you a great example. Anita Sarkeesian and some other person, I don't remember, was basically complaining about the fact that people thought Doom 4 was awesome and whatnot, and the fact that there was, like, blood and guts all over the place and whatnot. And, really, okay, first of all, Anita Sarkeesian should stop being a freaking hypocrite, alright? Because, like, she actually posted a picture of her video game collection just to show that, oh, she's also a gamer too. But here's the thing. She had all of these mature-rated titles that have received a mature rating for a reason. I mean, in her collection, she had some of the following. I don't remember all the games that she had, but here are the main ones I can remember. She had the following games: Saints Row the Third, Saints Row 4, I believe, some of the Grand Theft Auto games, Mortal Kombat, freaking Dead Space. She had all those games, and yet she starts making such a big deal over Doom 4 and all the hype and all the excitement for this game, alright? Doom 4 looks awesome, I'm just saying, but, it never really clicks into my head why people just make such a big deal over something about a video game, and they're basically just wanting to change it to where it's not like that. Or, like here, one thing that the article made such a good point about is what it'd be like if social justice workers were in charge of everything, alright? What I'm basically saying here is they basically have every single freaking thing canceled, alright? We wouldn't see any new video games, we wouldn't see any new movies, TV shows, books, anything. All that stuff would get canceled because of this BS, alright? So that means, like, you guys want new Kingdom Hearts? Well, if they were in charge, no more Kingdom Hearts. Or, like, I mean, there's a new Dark Souls game coming out. That would probably be canceled if they were in charge, alright? I mean, obviously Dark Souls is known for being insanely hard, and just having some, I mean, Dark Souls and Demon Souls and whatnot are just, have crazy amounts of gore and whatnot, and, you know, I mean, you see, I haven't played enough to really see all the stuff that's in Dark Souls and whatnot, in terms of, like, the blood and gore and whatnot, but, like, yeah. I'm just saying, like, any new game that you want to come out wouldn't happen, alright? Because of these people who just find everything so racist and just would find harassment and whatnot, or just find a harassment to a certain amount of people, or just find racist to a certain group of people. Like, I don't really understand it. And I feel it's just very stupid that they just are offended by everything. Alright? Just, you know, I mean, if you're so offended by a game, just for, like, an outfit, or something like that, then don't play the freaking game. If you're offended by something in a movie, like, cursing or anything, then don't watch the freaking movie. If you're offended by a comic book, then don't read it. If you're offended by any book, don't read it. If you're offended by a freaking... Heck, even if you're offended to a specific type of music, then don't listen to it. It's that simple. And Alpha Magazine made a very good point, and he always makes this point, like, all the time. Always vote with your wallet, right? I definitely agree with that. I mean, if you think something is... If you're so offended by something, then don't buy it, alright? Like, the one Star Wars figure and whatnot that people are making such a big deal over, the Star Wars figure that Hasbro put out that was Princess Leia in the slave outfit. I don't really understand why they get so offended over something, especially by the fact that it's from something that has been around for roughly about 30 years, so I don't really understand that. But, you know, if you're so offended by something because of, like, the outfit of a certain character, or the fact that it's a certain rating because of, like, all the stuff that's in the game, like, you're offended by a game that has, like, a lot of cursing, or, like, a lot of sexual content or something like that, then don't buy it. It's that simple. Don't freaking buy it. So, I mean, if you're offended by the content I put out or anything, then don't watch it, alright? If you're offended by this band right here and all the music they put out, awesome band, by the way, if you're offended by their music, then don't listen to it, alright? So, just, you know, I mean, I just feel these people are just making such a big deal over nothing, alright? And, just, I mean, heck, they'd probably be so offended by something as simple as, like, a racing game, alright? Or something as simple as a sports game, alright? So, just really, I don't understand it. I mean, every time I see someone attack, like, a specific game for a specific reason, like especially PETA, when they would attack, like, Pokemon and freaking Assassin's Creed 4 and Grand Theft Auto, when they would attack those, that would really just make me roll my eyes, because, like, if you're not aware of what PETA does, they basically attack games and whatnot for animal abuse, alright? When really, they're just offended by the fact that you are basically causing abuse to virtual animals and whatnot. Animals that aren't real or anything. Or, I mean, they're real, but you're not actually, like, killing those animals or anything. Like, the deal with Assassin's Creed 4 was the fact that PETA was making a big deal with the fact that, of, like, I believe it was, like, whale killing or something like that. I don't know. They're making such a big deal over that, yet they weren't actually doing anything about whales that are, like, the real whales. And then they were attacking Grand Theft Auto 5 for animal abuse. And yet they're not actually saving animals, alright? They're just attacking video games for the abuse of virtual animals. And then they attacked Pokemon for this very stupid reason. They were basically saying that if Pokemon was real, we basically just, or McDonald's would basically just harvest them, then use them for food, and we'd be eating Pokemon. I don't see that happening ever, alright? I mean, if anything, people more be hunting deer and rabbits and whatnot than Pokemon, alright? If we saw, like, a Pikachu or anything, I assure you, 100%, we wouldn't be hunting those down, alright? So, but, you know, I'm getting off topic and talking about PETA, but wouldn't that also be on the deal of social justice workers? I don't know, those have something that go hand in hand. I don't know, but really, all I can say is social justice workers should just get the frick off the internet, just don't do anything, just stay at home, do the usual crap you do, other than playing games that you're so offended by, or just stay off the internet, stay off social media, just stay off all that crap. Because, like I said, you're making such a big deal over absolutely nothing. So, yeah, and actually, I'm so glad that they have that Gamergate thing, and that it's still getting support to this day. Because then, it just means that gamers are more strong than all these a-holes make such a big deal over nothing. So, yeah, but that's all I had to say. I just want to get that off my chest and whatnot, so, yeah, I'm not even sure if you guys would find this an entertaining rant or anything, but I figured I would share my opinions on this and all that jibber-jabber. So, yeah, just let me know how you guys feel about this, alright? And watch Alpha Megason's video on this subject, alright? So, and also, one more thing I want to say, if you're making a game or something like that, and people like the social justice workers, or people like Anita Sarkeesian are making such a big deal over the fact that that you're basically offending them or something like that, then just make it to the point where it offends them even more, alright? Just tick them off to the point where they just are tired of it, because I feel that will make it even better, and I feel that will make people like that just shut the hell up, alright? So, yeah, social justice workers, shut the hell up and stop making such a big deal over nothing. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more content, and all that jibber jabber. I'm Certified Dork signing off, and as always, peace out, my friends.